Independence Day, some of these things are bound to happen, but then no, yeah, to also. So Namdi can kind no, police for statement no, they buy no more can say, watch it in Crawford, do me no, but share more way of operations now. Okay, point. Let me just jump to point 3 of the police statement. Now it says, apart from the operations, 973 fake social media accounts created by the suspects in the names of these prominent persons and corporate institutions have been pulled down. 973 fake social media accounts. And aside, again, 785 of these fake accounts were the names of MPs, 62 of the names of security officials, and 136 of ministers of state, ambassadors, and heads of institutions. Now, what is baffling, and is these fraudsters, no, they don't have shame, to the extent that they can even go the extra mile to use fake accounts of security officials. That for me, I mean, you take pictures, they're like, oh, it's a post for me, it's this for me. It's the police for no attack you. That's it for me. It's very worrying. Again, the police have also recovered 32 mobile phones, 3 laptops, and 54 SIM cards used by these perpetrators in all of these acts. But to what end can we go ahead and ensure, say, cyber security issues? No, we take it very serious as individuals, as young persons. I'm only a young man, but do I take delight in ensuring, say, my social media account, and I say, even the things I do on social media, no, do I place premium on it? Meaning some MPs, Haruna Idrisu, for example, doesn't have any social media account because he knows, say, some of these things can happen into only social media accounts. Yeah. But I know people are also using social media accounts because they want to reach a higher audience. But how do we strike the balance? And I pay reps, you're more in 10 times security. Rabbi Abayiko Ibrahim, or no, head of management in 10 times security services. Rabbi, good morning. Akwaba.
Good morning, Wisdom.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day to so no wait you for you now.
Nice one. Sanso Enna Joan Ahianiko. Joan Ahianiko, head of operations in 10 times security. Joan, let's sing. Adam, my main starting fee what Joan so about cyber security with regards to development here follow 12 persons arrested and Oshe, according to reports now that they created 973 fake accounts of MPs, ministers, and all of these individuals. Oshe, cyber security. Do you think, say, as young people, know, you find it serious?
Oh, as young people, dear, it's like we've taken the internet for granted. We do what we like on the internet. It's make our internet so anytime, echo any site or any link just for our curiosity's sake. But then cybersecurity is the act or the practice whereby you protect your devices or mobile phones from fraudulent activities. Hackers can enter your devices or your mobile devices, computers at any time using links, websites, data to get access to your information. So your cybersecurity then comes in when individuals do not pay attention. Me too, you know, I say touch my.
Daddy, okay, sure, go ahead.
And all person mean.
And now, Independence Day, the enkai to make a trick a crank.
Okay,
but you go ahead. I mean, you go ahead and I mean, feel free. Yes.
Into uko unauthorized sites. Hackers etiminya access to personal data or personal information. And yedi sa information no etimi bie accounts, fake bank accounts, and then deposit monies into these accounts and then use it for fraudulent activities. You may be sitting somewhere with that na baby. Who name say ye be accounts be wo dimu ewo baby. Just say asemboni bisi and sana you will get the awareness say I have been hacked. Sana.
Is it an indication say me amedina he me bank account obi betumi ako emu abra me nyawe? Is that eno na yasema?
Yes, they can enter your bank account without you knowing. There's a virus called a spyware called Pegasus. No yetimi send you code bi unya be a code na ya hacking on. The person can watch what you are doing. Bet me follow movements, track you wherever you go, who you talk to. No. A banisana, there's nothing you can do about it. Just an expert for them to say, yeah, in tin time. Now you're bare in Shisha name, your devices. I should say, mobile, no. There's no third party watching you, or there's no third party recording your information.
I remember Rabbi, so how do you know, say, Saku, dear, send your mawi, no, authentic, yeah, and into, say, the alcohol click, yeah, a dobacco, be a body. How do you, OCD, who's our codes, no?
Website, you know, na ye send ya yen share HTTP, na also making sure say esika ho. Ti anya site bia na wo be kokeke, wo bia, ebi wo no ma ya send information bi. De bia na ya mo making sure say information on be send na ye bia wani je ho. E bia ye say and artist we say Ghana de e ka say obi ho ahye na obi a di mika na okwa akohwe. Ti link ya send am we say the shop right omo ye black market. No kwa bie ubie ye na information no ya je bi on so kwa ye ko keke ofre wa wo peke ye na no information no bi bia ko na ne so so ye fu ni ekra ye bibia e wo so bibia wo so information no bi bia nti onya wo phone ne pa onya wo ID card onya wo bibia wo so picture
What say ofre phone so hello
apike
what's it mean kan
well eno pe onya wo information ni bibia enuti na wo se wo ba intentan honom ne ye kyerɛw ye wo nyoma bi ebetimi de gu phone so ama wa sa nyoma ne nyina wo receive sa course ne sa nyoma ne nyina na asem ye asi ye identity theft ne wo mu bebre metimi abobo be ye 3 amount ye wo financial na wo bisa adwani financial na ye se mo hacking into financial information na wo mayi information na wo create account ibi wono ma wo hu be wan say fraud esi wo account mu ansa na wa adwen aye den abaso enya wo medical no ye insurance ye use be mi di udin akọ no akọ kokwaji eduro ni bibia e wo udin ma ba okran po wunim ho hwe obi so verify nti ye no e honom the authorities ni ade no e ho techima kakra ai wo so mo hwe nti wo as individual no wo so ho ban anya wo identity theft ye online yi na eti ya ade bia se ne kan identity theft online no ni ade esi de bia esi every 3 minutes bia identity theft ebetimi esi ebedu be 20,000 e wo wiase globally e wo wiase nyina
but that ain't na yen fan serious
me fan say ye didi agro because say online ade easy to access, you know, you pay attention to it unless say BBSC ade ato ye ministers ni MP ade BAC we don't make sure me sure say wona hofo ni bia ka che okrampo say o ma hack your account da because o wo phone WhatsApp okrampo obi timi ye den hack your account nti ye ade esi de bia
nti eden ye betumi aye ne ye esi ho kwan
nyoma bebre obetimi aye esi ho kwan first e wo say wankasa wo ko online ya wo make sure say nye bibia na wo akɔhwe say bu onu kwa say update antivirus a wo de gu machine so wo krampo wo nim di obi na be install ma wo enti obi won ma yesi o update wo antivirus wo nim ma de kwa no answer wa click ye na information nipa no wanya ni nyina enti le meka say answer na wo be click ya na be bibi no make sure say wahwe ade kwa na hu say ade a me ye na me ye anasa wo be kwa ko verify wa wo be kwa app mu no kwa ko hwe no wa verify make sure say eye no
Inti emra ye di Independence Day ya ye ko ye nimu you know, I'm sure say as young people know say you take cyber security very serious. Now Joanne, I didn't say me interested say me make sure say me cyber details no are secure. Didn't say me interested.
Well, you be an person data and information be abonting. We all need our privacy. Inti I was say if you don't want your personal information being out there, I was so protecting information. You do everything necessary. Here now they are protecting personal data. Your passwords should be strong enough. Intimate third party. any access to personal data frequently so betimi asisa password no who call site even so I was say we are careful the particular site you are going and as a youth of today's no omany g one site ho e ho so na as a fraud hackers no pay attention to nti nyama say no ye betimi ahwe na ye limit our access or our interactions with some of these sites or webs or apps send your information and go out there.
Now, I was asking why should it be a bother to me?
Oh, it must be a bother to you. Say privacy there in here. Oh, obet me do picture and now information would din and now will be account be or baby. Now be opportunity be say ubetu kwan akwa abroche unya do ho na ya che say wa ye bibi na wonim ho hwe and no it will have a psychological effect on you. Says these are some of the things it will help and then going forward no about buama your informations no and now data be protected. Okay.
You talk about passwords then it say how strong should a password be? Joan, Rabbi.
Password, the new one so use password, there were social media handles. No, one password, see me really fintino. One password over you soon no back on for the social media and a laptop, the corporate account in the BB, and you can say, oh, yes, sir. I was our password should be encrypted. I was a would me have a phrase for it. I was say numbers.
Me wisdom, a password. For my phone, Abia 1979. Abia FJQ 1979. Abia me mobile money account 1979. Me Abia me Twitter account, me password 1979 JFQ. It's not wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's very, very wrong. There's a minya phone sisi ya na mi bioma. Metimi ako mobile app. O bank account e mobile app metimi akomo no makwa ko yiska wo metimi akomo mobile money e yiska metimi akomo social media handle na se menya o phone na me bie pe de
e se we
wie o
Joan can be about visiting sites be no money ade does it mean say visiting any other sites no so put you at risk
no so put you at risk
how
visiting any sites na say enye verified ya na ye check is a site na ye verified and na say enye verified ye hear say me hear information and ya na ye say dey be ye call online ya bibia o bia ye no kre but frosters ni ade no mo so create say na ye sua ade ko ye nim no mo so sua ade say na be ye on break it through enti na e wo say wo app na say bibia dey be wo so wo update because one update that means company no mo protect as at that time on was a update and I said obi pese or call into a system na ye individual corporate so ka ho wo say corporate need obe update or be make sure say the system no be antimi break it through but who individual as an employee no wo ye adwuma e wo ho no nti so breaking into you that means we are breaking into o password there ye ka ho asem yi and one na we use to phone so no na we corporate email account no we use into we breaking into it we are breaking into corporate account that means the company too is at risk hono na ye bank transfer ne ade na say company so why expose the company nti na ye junior na enye ye nko the company as a whole no so e ka ho
nti how should an ideal password be like
an ideal password say we for wisdom me mean cause be can e be cause say na my password
oh no yeah I mean
an ideal password also wunya letters
okay
also wunya numbers also wunya at ne other symbols no e was
in term fan say e be a new password capital F 294 7,14 full stop does it qualify
it qualified but qualified but if you hold on say na be ya wo so rain fini ade no if you hold on ma wo bitimi use a statement
okay
now with the numbers ni ade no ahihye
okay
say bia wisdom veka say happy independence day
okay
say bia
ye long
statement e bi enye long no bia happy no betimi use no h no independent we be use I no when I what here na where the bia no be use the first letter initials no now the numbers near there na come o dey ahihye
na
pass so we betimi breaking into it.
Joan, what can be about visiting porn sites, and that has become the major issues. Now I read a report when this conversation came up, and then it said say porn sites are the most visited globally. Is there any other thing fraudsters and hackers take delight in these sites? Is there any reason in because you made a statement say you become a prey. Into what is it there? And then a show into hackers take delight or
say hackers and so pay. Is it a dome? A dome. Okay. They like where a lot of people visit.
They want numbers.
Okay. So they've recognized or noticed that a lot of youth are interested in these sites. So they take advantage of that and then input codes. So immediately you visit such sites, you expose your information to hackers. So wherever they realize there's interest, there are numbers. That is where they engage in the activities.
Okay. So what would be advice to the youth in terms of this conversation we're having?
Oh, they should be careful with the sites they visit, and then they should cross-check whichever site they go to. They should pay attention to the website and then the apps you have on your phone. When you realize they are unwanted apps or they are strange apps that have appeared as a one download you should quickly delete it. It's a sign say you've been hacked. And now say device as time goes on start to say slow. You should also watch some of these things. Youth normal careful with sites or visit check it out. They should monitor their devices frequently. And when we say at times and sana download the app your phone gives you a
permission access.
Exactly. So you should be particular about some of these things.
Say obiako na oko disallow the unusual permissions.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Rabbi, your final words, your advice. Then I'll catch you.
Cookies near the online. I say you have to allow.
Cookies they are biscuit.
Oh, my friend say biscuit, but okay online. Yeah, now when you treat the ammonia, I need to make up cookies. It's okay. Any now muju information on it. I also making sure so we are now what is allow where you move every. Then won't put yourself at risk.
Okay, thank you very much, young women, for coming. Happy Independence Day to you. Nti Rabbi Abaiko Ibrahim, head of management and intent and security. Sanso ena Joan ahia yiko ono head of operations and intent and security. Anope na mudi nkomo efa cyber security. Hunanye me fa dia kofi na na se me take away anope ni say sound password and then you be bia na so beko obeti ani send a link bi pa we say on YouTube, Facebook you click, you like, you click and on the bit me the harbor into bomodian say you be particular about site or visit. Ebia say call my xyzonline.com for all your news stories and making sure say they be no the one now chin basa because the moment we chin to internet no so no now akofa or how be bro ye dan ho abasima ye ba anope enkomo ho bisa say financial independence and independence day no e ba say usika sem kwan ben na obesi fa toto no because we did bia we ye babunu ukọ hospital ukọ ya check up ni ade na ukotokom so ukotokom check up no we ye ne say me ba sisia.
This day will never be forgotten. The 6th of March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get our independence officially. Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day.
African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing the own affairs. And my last warning to you is that you all should stand firm behind us so that we can prove to the world that when the African is given a chance, he can show to the world that he's somebody. We are waiting. We shall no more go back to sleep anymore. We are going to demonstrate to the world, to the other nations, young as we are, that we are prepared to lay our own foundation. As I said in the assembly just minutes ago, I made a point that we are going to say that we create our own African personality and identity. It's the only way in which we can show the world that we are ready for our own battle. But today, may I call upon you all that at this great day, let us all remember that nothing in the world can be done unless it has the purported support of God. We have done the battle, and we again rededicate ourselves not only in the struggle to emancipate other territories in Africa. Our independence is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent.
That manyaba miado lo dukopro lao wava voter rejegba independence there wava no nyaglom na mialeke miawo na duko na yini. I've gone home. Well, so we are back again, and we're looking at financial independence as a youth. And we beside who say, ye kwa ye be nyina no de bia youth for ye check ye kotokum ye check ye apomuden e kwan be so ne betumi afa e ma ye beka say financial independence so ye babunu usika sem ebetumi akoye for sika capital ye menya rep sika capital on na betwetwen komo anopay financial analyst ba say ye hwe ye sika sem mu ene ye sika sem mu sisi a udi akotene pa ewo sa yem because so ebabunu bibia no so babunu ya youth future leaders no where are the future, and the future is now. Because if life will start at 40, we do 40 no maybe na ya bobra isan say ya tutu ye nyama yie na anopay no Jonas Esenam alo senem di kan no financial analyst emma sika capital anopay min atwetwen komo davi ewezo yeah afona ma so let's look at money. I love money, very important. How do I ensure that I have independence in terms of my money? Because the thing is, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I don't have the means. Yeah. How can I create the means?
You don't need to have so much to start something. Financial independence is not about having a lot of funds to start it. You just have to have the mindset and then start from somewhere. In some businesses, you don't even need the capital.
But your country,
about ejuma means so and your necessity say when you see canu be brave and son and don't and son with me start it. Ebi ejuma be or I find say youth here by most of your shopping and online. You pay online shopping. You bet if your business and then sign your money manu. Into about such situations are as obi a opese o start a business kra na enye nyamani na na ese say otimi to ayebe wo ho ansa na obe start aton nyamano ebi a obetimi aye ni period a nipa ne send this kana na wasend na wa kwa akoto nyamano nti enye every time na ese say onya sika no bebre ansa na opese o start ejuma na wa start
nti ye share say ye imbabuni no say then say should be interested then say may ni je ho because kai there
as a youth there where we are now we need to plan for the future because as independents we are the youth of the country so we have to plan ahead in the near future where are we going as an individual and as a nation to where are we going and see we have to save, for instance, to plan ahead to know what our plan is for the future and what we are going to do in the near future, and then save towards it.
Now, Ebase, share ya pomote bi muka empempi no. Ebeka say it is not possible because obi once no be say why financially independent no. Na bia ne wofa bi ni nua bi asonasene. But ukonya ejaba no musa na ekwan bes no betumi afa.
Eba such situations are, as I said earlier, enye se ubenya sikani bebre ne dodo ansa na obetumi start bibi. Ebia baby a wo no omoto lorry station bi wo ho. Church station. Obetumi enye se obekọ alcohol ke or ana obechinchin. Onya be 20 cedis krana. Obetumi anya ice chest bi na wato nso enegum na woton. At the end of the day no 20 cedis bi kra be ka ho ama. And at the end of the day obenya 50 cedis. Nti enye always the case whereby nipa na so onya mwebi. Fine, onya mo na ye. But sometimes you have to start something to get somewhere, to also help some others too in the future. So you just have to see where you are and see what works for you, and then you take it from there.
Yeah, we go with the flow. Go with the flow. What's I say? You see, I know born straight hair na aba. You see, a human hair na aba. You see, a bracelets na aba, wigs na aba. Say me to be bobra, na me to me shebi. And I say me pay independence in today. Be me share jalabia na me jalabia is not a bad dress. I'm just using as example. Say bia, we dey be about open na share sa na fanam.
Yeah, kind of financial independence. Anya idea say sika bia obenye bia now they are to nchen. Ubetimi they are to nchen, but anya bibia say they here on no untimi nye. You find say bon street here be akwa luxury. If you have more than enough, then you can afford to have such things. But enye say pressure beto na de here no now the sika na ye ebia o last aka no na ebia 5,000 e wo ho ne ene ne wo last aka no now the 4,000 akwa akoto say enyu no de aka no enru babia na asa. Into financial independence na say o plan na who say sika na e wo ho no me ye ne say ya ebe yi ana say me ye ne say ya enye yi na de aka no say wow person o de to bia na wato na de aka no de ato nchen.
Me Pentecost ni nti mama ti ase se minya me salary pen no 10% e Yakopon dia automatically me da manya me because nyame na de ma me in that vein no e ba se obeboa ho etumi sisika ama wa be ye independent financially say babunu no a is there any rule in terms of savings percentage wise bibi osa
bibi wo hosa e ba ne in financial terms we have a 50-30-20% strategy. 50-30-20. So 50% no. And only niama here on pay I said bills ne sa niama no.
Okay.
So 50% no. You can put it inside. Say Pentecost ni so or tithes very important you need. You find it as a need.
So 50%.
How bet media too.
Okay.
Ebia Christians we also among for tithing so much of a deal. And also because 30 no. That's a once. Niama ebia after Nyama bills na so tia ne sa nyama no 30 no ebia wow person to bibia ma
yenye calculations no so see 50-30-20 right
yes
900 inti maje salary yen say maje salary 1,000 cedis inti mate 50% 500 cedis ene de wakwakoda inti
water bills, school fees, and your needs.
Ni na be call 50%.
Yes, because water bill went here, ECG. Exactly.
Okay.
All those bills.
Exactly.
Ni na was 50%.
Kolane pampers. Ni na be call 50% ni.
Na 30% na bia o pese o we hu empabwe bi ana bag bi o pese o to enye impulse buying.
Okay.
Not and you say ebia adeni here when who I offer and I also to ebia adeni here to say bag am can bag say now person to it's not so pressing of any because you have to feel comfortable in yourself. You have to get that bag. That's at 30% no.
Sleek akra. It doesn't mean say obeto bag na and yes scan by na wato. So we calculation to say be a bag no me share me to me use no from now to the end of March inti me nya sika bi ene na me fa nkoto bag no me twe me manage we na ne nsa ba ko na tesa till March ending sir
answer na man be ending kra no wa unim sika eba you know the money that is coming into your hands or your accounts so you'd plan ahead and know that oh sika 1,000 year be at the end of the month meaning 1,000 eba inti me ebia me wasika bi kra wo hona metimi de ato say it's a case where by bag na tete kra metimi so am wasika bi wo ho a metimi de ato and month ne end there na me say wasika yi me fa free ha
it's not their call replace so that goes into
yes
we can 30% no
e ka 30% no
because ebi ampobo ebi aba pese wo shebi crocs ya be na wa to bi say ne bema onemu ahia kakra eno beka 20% no
eno ka 30%
30%
20% ni savings as an individual there we ejima there so this kato ho
enye inti me ba 50 no e needs 30 no e wants and 20 na aka no e savings
so you have to have that plan. No matter how much you are earning, you have to have a plan to save some amount of money. Because if you obeka say OJ enya 1,000 po OJ 500 cedis obeka say nyame my day inti man ne kra de ebeba no endu baby a nyame wo se meye no means me fa sika no enye nyina inti definitely ni nyama na so ye ne de edoso enye instantly na obeya nyina ewie. And see, at any point in time, you have to find a way to save the money. Say 50 cedis a month, cry now the better wa. Kakra sa na e cost 1 year. Ubenya be 1,002 or 600 cedis. That's for the 50 cedis saving. At the end of the year, no. Ubetimi di aye bi a bronya kraba. January start you save 50 sa na bronya. You know, Christmas is a time where people buy, shop, and all those things. So aside the savings, you can put it down and then use it for that.
How much of that?
Only per day.
No, I'm just asking because there are times who to make sure na can be about 10 cedi pay. But some person who save 50 cedis every month, no, obeda come, binya osa, unye dianindi. Would you risk it? And now because person we have financial independence, ube save na wada come.
Internet is all planning because 50 now saving and yes sika in here gidi sa
obi o in here no because obi o answer na boso me be so kra no de ka half of the salary ebeba for the month
until started planning
into say ba say dey bia boso me so now de ka then I say we
that's why there's the 50-30-20 rule so savings there as a working individual
this one is not any paper so asem na yeken
and am patch no until 30 ebia o de ka that's 30%. You can be taking your loan payment out of that money. So that's because if you keep on taking loans every time, it's going to accumulate. It keeps on accumulating. So when are you going to come out of that debt? Get it? That's why no matter the situation, even if it's ebia nyama bi wo ho kra ye de yesika ya, it's not that necessary. Obi wo ho a de bia no mensa. So every day we are 10 cedis and that's the neko.
Or discover send fee.
Exactly. Credits na credits na ebia auto de bia krano. There are some sites that you go to that will waste so much data that are not so necessary. Every time na say ebia every day credits method 10 cedis. Unim say 10 cedis if you are when you bear 2 gig. 2 gig no you won't use all of it. So that's why there's a need to know what is important and what is not important. Then you go according to that.
Financial independence is a process, an event.
It's a process. And yeah, baby, I was sorry. One day na you achieve it. Kakra, you be drew.
Okay, Eunice, finally, then I'll catch a youth mebuni. Or say ye digana independence na ye kutukumus ni benya family.
As we are celebrating independence, as I say. Yes, so you make a plan, say, in the near future, though Ghana, you do baby as I was say you do. But as Ghanaians too, we have to apply the same thing. As a youth, you have to know that you have to plan for the future and then save to what you want to achieve.
All right, and yes, as now, so oyejima ewo sika capital na no pe ni na twenkomo na ni nyina ne say unya 20 cedis crampo na make sure say 50 20 30 rule no you apply it on that 20 cedis no make sure Sabrina we no wo coins bi da ho a o de behwe na wabrabo ene obibia etumi aye kama ama nti no bomodian say yedi independence no from today to go obi bro for kan I say from today to go nti say dey bia o save na till December beba no na why are the for nko ka che obi say o ma o 2 series na on be bluff so na me di wie kra no Brahima sa na efra Davis ni apen no MCR o say o ya de anope nyame on hira onye okese pa na sene independence o birthday na wudi no nya financial independence, cyber independence, bibia independence in terms of knowledge na wabrabo no enye krabehwe efrem wisdom hedejume Dwabo Ase eto aso kwame menga
na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetweme ina 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa
ata miracle bi wadro no chese mafunu kura se di sia chimi anka se me humi esi so se me humi ana esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni bi pi ne ti no ti pa me 3 days ni adona anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi che ma yi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mo se hye hye me kwa me de me ko bi mo so much me dru ta ba 6 years ni o tema ti am ya maji se ene me jana saya le nem kumi preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupo no yam se ene ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops fred piwak e wo 02489288824 and 02010000021.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International